But his pace, yeah, I mean, between him and Ronaldo, I think 5 years and then they're done.
Yeah, I mean,
But
it's gonna be good.
speaking of Messi, they named their new baby Ciro.
Ciro.
I've never heard of that. Have you ever heard that name before?
I probably heard it as a last name, but never as a
Yeah, but
first
never as
name.
I mean, Ciro Messi. Can you picture that?
Ciro
Saying
Messi.
like maybe 15, 20 years.
No.
Ciro C. Point Messi on the back of a jersey. That'd be pretty cool.
Messi. I mean,
that's a nice name. I mean,
you
I don't
never
want to
know
make this
what
whole
could happen in
podcast
the
about the
future.
name, but that's a nice name, Ciro, right?
Yeah, I mean,
I think it was posted on his Insta story.
I mean, I think that baby's actually been motivating him. Actually, he's been playing pretty well lately.
Right? I thought it was just
like
me. I'm watching all these games. I'm like, yo, this guy. It seemed like he took like 2 seasons off.
Yeah.
I think he just came back out of nowhere.
Yeah, I mean, he's been doing well. In every game, I think he's done some kind of play that he used to see him back 5 years from the.
Well, I mean, just in La Liga alone, him and Luis Suarez, they're
just killing it.
They're literally killing everybody that's coming in their way.
Yeah.
Keylor Navas apparently going to the Premier League, but not just the Premier League, just a team that I don't know honestly if he would really fit in. I mean, I'm sure he would help the team out. Which, let's talk about the team. Is Liverpool.
So who's the Liverpool goalie right now?
Right now, it's Karius. He's from Belgium, but I think he's right behind Courtois. Because, Courtois is also from Belgium, and he plays for Chelsea. And again, who the hell are you going to put over Courtois as a Belgian goalkeeper? You're not going to put Karius over him. But what I don't understand is Liverpool has Karius, they have Mignolet,
and they have already enough goalies.
Yeah, no, they have. If I'm not mistaken, they have 3 to 4 goalies.
Well, they're trying to get rid of one, probably.
I would imagine, as a coach, if I was in Klopp's position, I'd get rid of one to bring in Navas. I mean, Keylor Navas. Look at how well he's done with Real Madrid in the past 2 seasons. I mean, since he's got here alone.
Yeah, but I think Real Madrid will not hold him for that. Like they will let him go, because they kind of really wanted to get rid of him at the beginning by getting
Didn't they?
De Gea, I think.
Oh, that's right. They won De Gea.
That's the goalie they want so bad, and I feel like it's all. And if you think about it, you don't see a lot of not to be racist, but you don't see a lot of black people in the Real Madrid team.
That's very true, yeah.
And so you kind of figure that out.
Yeah, because the people they had came and left, like Lasana Diarra, Adebayor. I think that's it.
There wasn't a lot of black
I don't think
players,
so. Now that you mention it,
not the killer is black, but he's from
he's from Costa Rica, so he's a little dark skinned.
Dark skin. I mean, he's been doing great. I think he's
a fantastic
one of the top
goalkeeper.
goalies right now.
I mean, I honestly, me being a Barcelona fan, I wouldn't like to see him leave, because he's a really perfect fit for Real Madrid.
He demonstrated it, because the president at the beginning wanted to sell him after Casillas left. And,
that's dumb.
But he stayed. I don't know what happened there. He stayed, and he just proved to be really good at where he was at.
Yeah.
So
I mean, not only even at Real Madrid, just in holding Costa Rica, up for qualification, he did a fantastic job helping them get to the World Cup.
Yeah.
I mean, just look at 2014. 2014, he literally took that whole team to what, quarterfinals?
Quarterfinals.
Look at that, man. That goes to show you.
And they got out of the group too. Like the group stage was not easy. I think they had Uruguay, they had Italy.
Yeah, no, that was crazy. And I mean, you got Fernando Muslera in Uruguay, you got Gigi Buffon in Italy, and then you have Keylor Navas in Costa Rica. You would think it was Buffon and Muslera making it out.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken, Uruguay got out of the group stage, right?
I believe so. Yeah, and they got eliminated. Correct.
And in Italy, who has 4? No, 3.
I think 3.
3 World Cups.
3 World Cups.
Yeah, I think 3 World Cups. They didn't make it out. But Keylor Navas helped Costa Rica come out. So, I mean, I would love to see, now that, speaking of Keylor Navas heading to the Premier League, I honestly would love to see him in the Premier League. Cause,
Italy has, I think, 4.
No? 4?
Maybe 4. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, still, that's a lot of World Cups to just be exited out of. group stage. I mean, that's the same thing with Spain. Remember in 2014 they got eliminated in the group stage? That was just 1, 2, 3. But yeah, with Keylor Navas, I honestly would love to see him head to the Premier League. I mean, him facing the likes of Lukaku, who else? Aguero, Kevin De Bruyne.
I think he still do great over there.
No, of course,
wherever he goes, I think he'll do great.
But I mean, I'd love to see him stop, those power shots. I mean, from Pogba. Have you seen Pogba's shots? That guy's shots are like missiles. Imagine, Navas having to stop one of those every weekend, week in, week out.
Yeah,
that'd be fantastic.
It's gonna get a little harder. And in a way, I mean, you had Messi trying to take
That's true,
shots on you. So I mean, like, come on.
That's true. Staying in the Premier League, let's talk about Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Literally, for me, the god. That guy's a monster.
Dude is everywhere. Not just inside the field, but like outside.
I mean, even off the field. Jesus Christ, he's crazy. There's rumors going around that he's going to LA Galaxy. He's coming here to the U.S., to the MLS.
You know what happens when they come here? It's pretty much they're retiring.
That's it. Yeah, exactly.
I think Zlatan had before the injury, we thought he was going to keep going, but I think the injury slowed him down.
Definitely.
He kind of went, I don't know. He
really
down to earth now.
Yes, exactly. He's not as good as he was in PSG anymore. I mean, he's still a great striker. Don't get me wrong.
Definitely.
But I personally don't think he can keep on going at that high level anymore. Because, I mean, they've brought Lukaku in, Sanchez. They have Marcus Rashford. They have Anthony Martial. Excuse me. I honestly don't think Zlatan can keep going. But my worry is not Zlatan. My worry is LA Galaxy. You haven't heard of LA Galaxy doing anything big, like making anything big, in the past 2 to 3 seasons. Ever since Beckham and Donovan left, literally LA Galaxy, for the first time in history, for me personally, have gone way down. Last season, definitely. They ended last in the Western Conference. Last. Wow. I mean, that for me personally, ever since I became a soccer fan, that was the first time ever that I've seen LA Galaxy lower than 5th place. And that's mind-blowing.
But they don't have they don't have
they have
no
Giovanni,
names.
They have Giovanni Dos Santos.
Yeah, Giovanni Dos Santos.
Jonathan Dos Santos. Landon Donovan came back from retirement to play with them, and not even that helped.
Nah, it's not just, like I said, 11 players.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
3 players will not make a lot of difference if the other mentality is not there.
Definitely. 100% I agree with it. But LA Galaxy has always had that reputation of, keeping it up.
Keeping it up, being up there.
Exactly. Yeah. That's like saying Barcelona or Real Madrid will, they're in relegation zone. No. When are you ever going to hear that? I mean, maybe freaking 1,000 years from now, yeah, probably, but not in our generation,
No, but I think LA Galaxy wants to come out there. I think if they try to get Zlatan, they're trying to do something big, maybe. I don't know.
I hope so. I personally hope so because, honestly, I've watched MLS for a couple of years. When most of the time when I went to all the Red Bull games, the New York Red Bull games, I paid attention a lot to it. But not stepping away from it a little bit, it's kind of annoying not to see LA Galaxy up there. That's like now seeing Manchester United or Chelsea, on the top 5. Because then who do you have? City, Arsenal, Liverpool. Mm-hmm. That's it. You know what I'm saying? It's not as entertaining. So I personally think LA Galaxy needs Zlatan. But Zlatan has to show up with his game. Which obviously he will.
But the question is, will Zlatan adapt to that? Because he's used to certain players, and he even gets mad. Look at his attitude. So just imagine coming to the U.S. and playing with the certain players that he's like, these guys. Yeah, because not at his level.
When you saw Thierry Henry playing with Red Bulls, I mean, how many times did you see that guy just roll his eyes, or like walk back, or just he didn't even participate because the style of soccer here isn't like in Europe. And obviously it's not going to be for a long time now. No,
I feel like in Europe, I feel like the 2nd, 3rd divisions will compete against MLS here.
Oh,
without doubt. I feel that way, That's how it is.
But it's like you said, like you mentioned, it's going to be a little bit hard. Personally, from the players that have come down here to play, I think it's going to be tough for Zlatan to adapt to the MLS because Beckham picked it up 1, 2, 3.
Yeah,
I mean he was just phenomenal when he played here. Kaká did pretty good. David Villa is a good one.
Yeah,
he came in and just took over.
But that's the mentality that they have. I mean, Zlatan, he thinks he's superior than a lot of people. So
that's true. Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, it's whatever. If he goes to the Liga, see what he could provide. I think he'll do okay if anything, but not. I don't think he'll be at the level that we all want to see him.
Him coming, I honestly hope that if he comes, he kind of brings up soccer a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? Like when Becca came. Yeah. It was just like explosion with MLS. Like people actually paid attention. It slowed down a bit, but I personally hope if Zlatan Ibrahimovic comes here, people get more in tuned into MLS. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Cause that's the point of U.S. soccer. Bringing players from Europe that are, I guess, almost to the end of their career, and then lifting up MLS. It's been growing. I mean, I could see that a lot of people been more interested in soccer now in the U.S. than before. It's been growing each year, so I mean, I guess that's part of it too as well, bringing the key players, superstars, like you said.
Well, yeah. I mean, did you hear about Miami, the Miami franchise?
Yeah, I think
David Beckham.
David Beckham as well, no?
He brought it up, and that. I haven't seen something in MLS like explode that big in a while. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I've been hearing a lot.
You hear a lot about it now. So hopefully, that also adds to the growth of MLS.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely has something to do with it. That's the point of these players coming from there. Well, after they retire, they wanna do something to
slow down. Yeah.
Not just that, but to make wherever they're living, to make the soccer program much better.
Sure. Yeah. Well, that's why some players go to China. Oh, either that or because of the money.
I think it's more because of the money for China. But
speaking of money, Cristiano Ronaldo, this guy, he just keeps on. I think his mind process is just money because he just bought a bookstore in Madrid. It's supposed to be this ancient bookstore that was built many years ago in like the 1920s, 1930s, something like that. And he bought it. It's in the center of Madrid, and he plans on turning it into a hotel. Now, mind you, if he does this, he's going to get a crap load of money, right? Why? Because he owns the hotel. So he'll make some profit. But not only does he have a hotel, or will he have a hotel, you've seen his clothing brand. He has clothes. He just got a cologne, I think, like 2 months ago. Like, he has his own cologne. Mm-hmm. Then, he also has something else. Crap. I told myself I wouldn't forget. But he has something else. This guy's literally just setting his retirement.
Obviously,
that's what it looks like. You know what I'm saying?
He's making money, way too much money already.
Jesus,
and he wants more. He's not just thinking about himself. He has he has 3 kids.
No, 4. I think.
4, right?
Yeah, 4 of them.
4. He had the little one, and then the twins, and then
he has another one
lately. I mean, so he has to think about his future too, and theirs. So, I mean, they're gonna have plenty already. But
gee, man.
But he's trying to build, I guess, a legacy of where like his family will not have to do a lot. They'll have their, the money, the financial status to not have anything.
Yeah.
In between their education and everything, so they have a good pathway to whatever they want. So,
dude, but can you imagine? Try to imagine the fact that you're Ronaldo's son, right? And then just in a few years, like, Dad, I want, I don't know, these cleats, and they're from Nike. He could probably get them for free because he's part of Nike. That's another endorsement right there.
Yeah,
he's part of Nike. Did you see the Super Bowl over the weekend?
Yeah.
Did you see the commercial with Ronaldo?
Yeah, with Ronaldo.
Oh my God, bro!
But again, he's a businessman.
Yeah,
you've seen it.
True,
you've seen it. Not just in the field. I mean, he does his crap shit in the field.
I mean, if you compare Ronaldo to Messi, off the field, not on the field, because I know that's a huge argument for the rest of the world.